Have you ever wondered how it would be like to kiss ghosts that try to kill you? Have you ever wanted to traverse tunnels in a post-apocalyptic city? Have you ever wanted to have a tsundere girlfriend? If yes, this game is just for you. However, the game doesn't start right away. First are menus. Maybe it isn't of much importance to many of you, but for me, I always enjoy looking at menus, and that is a good place to make a first quick tier list of menus. Start menu is pretty average. It only has that slight scene change, while others have loops, but it has nice design. A tier. Gallery is next, and for me that is the greatest menu screen in game. The jumping kruche babeczki z budyniem just have that something that I love about them. S tier. Settings are nice. Awaria and Sign are nice, but they don't invoke any strong feelings in me. But still nice. A tier. Credits with the Naturat, I actually like it. It looks funny, with 3 bottles of deadly alcohol swinging around. Remember, you shouldn't drink it at all, but if you are a hopeless alcoholic, you should seek help. And if not, at least filter it through red first. S tier. Quit with mechanical undead tunnel dog, with hat and the logo of tunnel dogs. I really like the art. It looks in a weird way cute. S tier. That concludes the menu tier list. If menus are this good, the game should be good as well. So let's get right into it. Levels in this game are honestly really well designed. They do usually teach you a thing, and then in the next level add to that a bit. Then they add a bit more, maybe new mechanic, maybe new enemy, maybe new enemy move, maybe super powered enemy, or maybe a boss, and we pretty much got all the levels set. At the same time, despite levels not increasing in complexity very fast, they get pretty hard. By the end, when all the things and the enemy moves are happening at once. But which ones are the best? There is only one thing that can help answer this question: a tier list. And this will be simple, as most levels are good to very good. So let's put everything in A tier at first. In level 1 we learn how the game works. It isn't bad nor good, but you can't really make anything better as first level. In level 2 we get to experience new moves of Zamora. In level 3 we get to see both new mechanic of feeding things to make bigger things and see new enemy. Level 4 is like level 3, but with Catwire complete. Don't worry, you will get to know what this is about later. Level 5 and 6 are focused around Nikita. She is good and interesting new girl to kiss, yet this level still isn't there to be S tier. 7 and 8 focus on Zamora again, once with Nikita and once with traps. But the gameplay there is still just very good. Finally, level 9 has that something, the memorability you can't easily shake off. It is finally S tier level, because I remember it. While making this video I had to go back and forth to check some levels to remind myself what was in them exactly. But here, no. This level is engraved in my mind, vividly, and that makes it S tier. Level 10 introduces Jagoda, also known as Yaga, with standard enemies, tasks, and introduces new dash mechanic. In level 11, for the first time we see the final boss, not yet in boss form, but boss nonetheless. It is good memorable fight, S tier. Level 12 is finally a proper boss fight, yet this also is a level where I for the first time actually dislike something, and maybe that's rather fault of level 11, that doesn't do something there. Mainly, Strigal, also known as Sylvia, has mostly new moves in level 12. Technically, she's not even present on the battlefield. It would be just kinda cool to see more of level 11 attacks here, but the fight in the end is still very good, and I can't help it but give it S tier. Finally, level 13 we go back to Ula and Zdrada facing superpowered Striga. At least for me this level was also memorable, so I have to give it S tier. It just gives not only the difficult, but also superhero vibes, as we charge through enemies with our tsundere love. Story is next, and it's good story with simple premise. Ula went to the tunnels to find her lost friends, and in a way she did, despite them being already ghosts. Ula is still proper ghost kisser, so that can't stop her from doing whatever she wants. But Striga can, so we quickly switch to Yaga and go rescue Ula. The setting itself is quite interesting. After all, we fix shields to not allow ghosts to get in and wreck everything and everyone. It is post-apocalyptic but not hopeless, despite many dying as ghosts feed on strong human emotions. But that can be love as well. And as we can learn later, Jagoda even has her own harem. And as we are on the topic of harem, it is time for tier list of girls that we have here. There aren't many of them. Only 6. Well, 7 if we count Cutwire as 2 separate girls, which we could, but we won't do for this tier list. So, starting with Ula Usterka, she is very passionate and clearly good at what she is doing. She is also shy, if she is not the first one to initiate a kiss. Very cute, very passionate. If you have a girl that would haunt you when you are already a ghost, don't let her go. S tier. Zmora is typical tsundere. Hates when she is being teased, but has nothing against teasing others herself. She will give it all to kill you before admitting her feelings. At least when she gives up, she will grant you her powers and will be cute babechko. She is also the best looking girl in my opinion. Just look at her. S tier. Nikita is kinda crazy, but also a very lovable one. Probably easiest to get along with. She is not very fleshed out, but she is pretty tall. If you are into that like me, S tier. Catwires are nice, however, they might have mistaken some facts. Even if they don't try to kill Ula, she would still kiss them. And they seem to very much like being kissed, which is cute in its own way. Their scars also make me want to take care of them. S tier. Jagoda Jęczyduch is a good boss. Despite difficult working conditions, she takes care of her new worker, Ula Usterka. She also gives good advice despite probably doing similar things herself, like maintaining a ghost harem of ultra level. That also makes her a respectable girl, so yeah, S tier, if you can withstand the Tatrat smell everywhere. Lastly, Dr. Sylwia Strzyga. And she is the only one not for me. She commits the unforgivable crime of making Jagoda go back to work during her days off. And for what? Some attention? Girl, you have her 363 days a year, and that's clearly not enough. Try better next time. Well, at least there is a reason to put her in a tier that is not S in the list, and I know that people will be angry about that anyway. A tier. Well, as we can see, the game is great. I was thinking about music tier list, but nah, it would be only S tiers. Go play it, it is S tier game, and it is for free. And if you liked the video, consider subscribing, as we are on our way to beat Rising Rainbow's Nursery Rhymes YouTube channel. So, I hopefully will see you next time. Cheers!